speak of that. And do you hear me? You did! You did! You took the time to kill John Proctor's wife! You took the time to kill Johnny Proctor! Shut it! Now look you, all of you, we danced! And Tituba conjured Ruth Putnam's dead sisters, and that is all. And mark this, let either of you breathe a word or the edge of a word about last night and the other things, and I will come to you in the black of some terrible night with a pointy red meat that will shudder you, and you know I can do it. I saw my dear parents' head smashed on the pillow next to mine, and I've seen some wretched work done at night, and I can make you wish you had never seen the sun go down. Now you sit up and stop this! What's got her, Abby? She's going to die! I say Mary Ward!
Oh, Mr. Proctor, I was just going home.
Be you foolish, Mary Warren? I forbid you to leave the house, did I not? Why shall I pay you? I'm looking for you more often than my cows.
I only come to see the great doings in the world, sir.
I will show you a great doing on your arse one of these days. Now get you home. My wife is waiting with your work.
I'd best be off. I'm my Ruth to watch. Good morning, Mr. Proctor.
She's only gone silly somehow, John. She'll come out of it.
So she flies, eh? Where are her wings?
John, sure you're not believing she flies?
The road past my house is a pilgrimage to Salem all morning. The town comes with witchcraft.
Posh, why? We were dancing in the woods is all, and when my uncle leapt out of the bushes, she took fright and fainted.
Dancing by moonlight. You will be clapped in the stocks before you're 20, Abigail.
John, give me a word, a soft word.
No, Abby, I've not come for that.
You come 5 miles to see a silly girl. I know you better.
I come to see what mischief your uncle's brewing. Put it out of mind, Abby.
John, I'm waiting for you every night.
Put it out of mind, Abigail. I'll not be coming for you more.
Oh, you're surely sporting with me.
You know me better.
I know you, John. I know how you clutched my back and sweated like a stallion when I came near. I saw your face when she put me out. You loved me then and you do now.
Abby, that's a wild
thing. A wild thing may say wild things, John. I've seen you since she put me out. I have seen you nights.
I've hardly stepped off my farm this 7 months.
I have a sense for heat, John. And yours draws me to my window. Do you tell me you never looked at my window?
Perhaps I have.
I know you, John. I know you. I cannot sleep or dream, but I cannot wake. I wander the halls as I find you coming through some door.
Child,
How do you call me child?
Abby, I may think you softly from time to time, but I will cut off my hand before I ever reach for you again. Wipe it out of mind, child. We never touched.
Aye, but we did.
Aye, but we did not.
Oh, I marvel how such a strong man may let such a sickly wife be.
You'll speak nothing of Elizabeth.
She is blaspheming my name in the village. She is a cold, sniveling woman, and you bend to her. Let her turn you like...
Do you look for a whipping?
I look for John Proctor who put knowledge in my heart. I never knew what pretense Salem was. I never knew the lying lessons I was taught by these Christian women and their covenanted men. And now, just now, John, you bid me. You bid me turn the light out of my eyes. I will not. I cannot. You love me, John Proctor. Whatever sin it is, you love me yet. John! Pity me. Pity me.
What's she doing?
Betty? Betty, stop this.
Go.
Betty, stop
What
this.
ails you?
Betty!
What are you doing?
Sir, she heard us singing, and all of a sudden she's up and screaming. She don't dare through the Lord's name.
Don't touch me.
Mark it, boy, sign, mark it.
Sign of witchcraft. A prodigious sign of witchcraft.
I'm not a sinner. I'm making a bad to the Lord.
Rebecca. Rebecca. Come to her. We are lost. She cannot bear to hear the Lord's name.
There's a hard sickness here, Giles Corey. Please keep quiet. I've not even said a word. No one here can testify that I've said a word. Is she going to fly again? I hear she flies.
Man, be quiet now.
What have you done? Pray, be calm. I have 11 children, and I am 26 times a grandmother, and I have tamed them all through their silly seasons. And when it come on, they will chase the devil alone, keeping up with their mischief. I think she'll wake when she tires of it. A child's spirit is like a child. You never capture her with an asterisk. You must stand still
That's the truth of it, Rebecca.
This is no silly season, Rebecca. Lois is bewildered, Rebecca. She cannot eat.
Perhaps she has not hungered. Mr. Paris, I hope you have not decided to go in search of the spirit, after the promise of that outside.
There is a group that say that the devil may be among us, but I will prove them wrong.
Then let you come out and call them wrong! Are you our minister, or is this Mr. Hale? Did you even consult the wardens of the church before you call this man to look for devils?
We're not looking for devils.
Then what's he coming for?
There'll be children dying in the village, mister.
I see none dying.
Pray, John, be calm. Mr. Paris, I think we should send Reverend Hale back as soon as he comes. This will set up a society again, and we thought to have peace this year. I think we ought to rely on Dr. Briggs now and good prayers.
Rebecca, the doctor is baffled.
If so he is, then let us go to God for the cause of it. There is prodigious danger in the seeking of the spirits. I fear it. I fear it. Let us rather blame ourselves.
How may we blame ourselves? I'm one of 9 children. The Putnam seat have people this province, and yet I have 1 child left of 8, and she's shriveled.
I cannot fathom that.
You think it's God's work that you never lose a child, nor a grandchild either, and I lose all but 1?
When Mr. Hale comes, you will proceed to look for witchcraft here.
You cannot command us what to do. We vote by name in this society, not acreage.
I never heard you worry much on this society, Mr. Proctor. I don't believe I've seen you at Sabbath meetings in Snowpool.
I have trouble enough without I come 5 miles to hear him preach only hellfire and bloody. There are many others that stay away from church because he hardly mentions God anymore.
Why? That's a disastrous charge.
It is somewhat true. There are many that fail to bring their children here.
I do not preach for children, Rebecca. It is not the children who are unmindful of their obligations. Where is my wood? My contract provides I be supplied with all my firewood. I am waiting for November for a stick. And even in November I must show my frostbitten hands like some London beggar.
You're allowed £6 a year to buy wood, Mr. Paris.
The salary is £66, Mr. Proctor. I'm not some farmer with a book in my hand. I am a graduate of Harvard College.
I am well instructed in math.
Mr. Corey, you will look far for a man of my kind at £60 a year. I am not used to this poverty. I ran a thrifty business in the Barbados to serve the Lord. I cannot fathom it. Why am I persecuted here? I cannot offer one proposition without there being a howling riot of argument. The devil must be in it somewhere. I cannot understand you people, son.
Mr. Paris, you are the first minister that ever did demand a deed to this place.
I am your 3rd minister in 7 years. I do not wish to be put out like a cat when the majority feels the wind. The people seem not to understand that the minister is the Lord's man in the parish. Do not be so lightly crossed or contradictory. There is either obedience or the church will burn like hell is burning.
Can you not speak for 1 minute without we land in hell again? I am sick of hell.
It's not for you to say what's good for you to hear.
I may speak my heart, I think.
Are we Quakers yet? We are not Quakers yet. You may tell that to your followers.
My followers.
There is a party in the church, and I am not blind. There is a party, and there is a faction.
Against you.
Against him and our authority.
Why then I must find it and join it.
He does not mean that.
I mean it solemnly, Rebecca. I like not the smell of this authority. I have crops to sow and lumber to drag home. What say you, Giles? Let's find that party. He says there is a party.
I've changed my opinion of this man. Mr. Paris, I beg your pardon. I never thought you had so much irony in you.
Well, thank you, Giles.
It suggests to the mind what trouble be among us all these years. Think on it. Wherefore is everybody suing everybody else? I've been 6 times in court this year.
Is it the devil's fault, Giles, that a man cannot say you good morning without you clap him for defamation? You're old, Giles, and not as well as you once did.
John Proctor, I've only last month collected your £4 damages for your publicly saying I burned the roof off your house. And I would like...
I never said no such thing, Giles, but I paid you for it. So I hope I can call you death without charge. Come along, Giles. Help me drag my lumber home.
I'll be damned for it.
Excuse me, Mr. Proctor. What lumbers are you dragging home, if I may ask you?
My lumber, from out my forest by the riverside.
Why, we've sure gone wild this year. That tract is in my bounds, Mr. Proctor.
In your bounds! I bought that tract of land from Goody Nurse's husband 5 months ago.
He had no right to sell it to you. It said it clear in my grandfather's will that the land between the river and the...
Your grandfather had a habit of willing away land that never belonged to him in the first place.